Well, we want to welcome you to a beautiful night for soccer here at Sparta Stadium. We had just a couple technical difficulties. One of our alumni all-stars, Evan Gross, came in and helped us get full featured today. So put us behind a couple minutes, but it's still 0-0. We're less than 2 minutes into the game. So senior night, it's a big night. We have Mr. Davis in the booth with us today. Yep, and hopefully he'll take on a headset so we can catch up. He is our go-to basketball announcer. He is basketball and football announcer. That's a goal. Oh, just missed. Yeah, I agree with Mr. Davis. The wind didn't do any favors. I thought that was hooking in for sure. That's Kendall Johnson, very good player. She scored from distance in the last game as well. We also have Electra helping out on camera, Melody Koopman, world-famous archer, and also technical support. She's here today. So a lot of friendly and helpful faces here in the booth tonight. And, again, beautiful game for soccer. So no JV game today. The Kellogg'sville Rockets doesn't host a JV squad, so we got just one game tonight. Spartans are showing dominance early, keeping the ball on the Rockets' end. It's a breezy night. It's coming pretty much straight out of the west. So as you're looking on your television screens or computer screens or phones or whatever you're using, it's coming from our side almost straight across. So I don't think it's going to be a major advantage for any particular team, but the ball's going to tend to run left or right with the wind. Oh, nice. Got a handball called on the Spartans. Not that we want to be harsh, but that would have been a good time to let that go and play advantage. For those at home that are watching soccer and aren't that familiar, soccer is a different game in that when a foul is committed, play doesn't necessarily stop. If the advantage in that moment is for the team possessing the ball, even though they are fouled, referee can call play on and let that advantage continue. So you don't get the same type of tactical fouls like you do in basketball, let's say, where you go ahead and foul somebody to stop the play. In fact, in soccer, if someone has a clear goal-scoring opportunity and you foul them on purpose from behind, you will be ejected from the game. So if you already knew all that, excuse me, but if not, a little soccer knowledge for free. Good back pass from Kayla Mackey. She had a really strong game on Monday as well. Yes, she is an outstanding wrestler. Mr. Davis just brought that to my attention. She is I believe, a state-ranked wrestler. So she's very athletic. She does not mind contact. And she hustles all the time. That's Urella on the ball there. Nice move. Trying to attack the flank. We'll have another throw-in for the Spartans. Appreciate you. Well, the Rockets have successfully moved the ball into Spartans territory. Ezra Cutzley making some strong moves. Well, we may see our goaltender Maya Lamakusa. Nice punt all the way out, bouncing out to the 50. Nice play from Ezra. As it plays out to Elena. Tries to cut it back. Trista Stedman, almost. Oh, good hustle from Kendall. Oh, nice switch from Elena. It's tough. The defense is very compact in the middle, so the ball's going to have to get all the way over the top. That might, goaltender for the Rockets comes out and smartly plays that ball. Strong punt from the Rocket goaltender. Cassidy Wilson makes a play on the ball. Cassidy does a great job of using her strength and her body position to her advantage. She has a captain's band on for a reason. She's experienced. Oh, nice play. And Maya with another easy pickup. We've yet to get a shot from the Rockets. All right, we should now be full force.
Test. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Have Mr. Davis is on the microphone. We are full forced.
Going to try to serve a dual purpose here. Did the announcing here. It was youth night here. We had a lot of Spartan youth players in the crowd, which is always a cool thing to see.
Any of those your students?
I do have a few. I've heard a couple of Mr. Davis chants out there a little bit. So my fan club.
Well,
so
good to be well loved.
I feel like a rock star sometimes.
Well, you got the rock star haircut.
Yeah, I do.
So
I do.
I got it. Not that I'm jealous, but I got the opposite of the rock star haircut.
So yeah, Allie asked me if I could kind of announce our senior night tonight. So we'll be doing that at halftime, recognizing our seniors. And I know, Paul, you've coached this sport, and senior nights it's kind of a mixed emotion night.
Sure.
I mean, these girls have been, years. I've been looking at the sheet where they filled out for, their history, how long they've been playing. Some 13, 14 years they've been playing soccer, and for most of them, it comes to well, not a close tonight, because this is, from what I understand from Coach Barr, this is their last home game, but they do have a few more games on the road too as well. But
and they got district play in front of them as well.
Okay, this district here, or
I
don't think.
Not.
Yeah.
It is not
so
here.
the last time in front of their home crowd. Yeah.
Here goes Ezra attacking that right flank. Oh,
yeah, she's got a
very good pass. I was
nice.
going to say Kendall's wide open in the middle.
Good opportunity there, but good ball movement there by your Spartans.
It's really fun to see Ezra come out of the back. She's a defender, but obviously Coach Barr has given her the green light. When she has space and she has the ball, she can go for it. So good stuff.
I'm just going to play Mr. Owens, color person. I'm not real familiar with soccer too much, but
well, I know your kids played baseball and
yeah,
softball.
we were
there.
baseball, softball.
Now, did
Brooks
they
some
play
basketball.
when they were really little? When they were
Soccer,
little?
never ever played
never.
soccer.
That's so unusual
You know,
nowadays.
and it is because it's a great sport for kids to start at, because you really don't need in the beginning a whole lot of skill. You just need to run and obviously kick the ball. I do have to say I had an experience with our neighbor. They asked,
could be a goal. It is.
Just over the top.
Oh, well taken
Yeah.
by that's Elena. Yes, Elena Murphy.
Not sure if we call that the crossbar in soccer, but in football
It
that
is.
would be the crossbar.
Yeah.
So just
the one going across, the horizontal bar is the crossbar,
Okay.
and the vertical are called the posts.
okay. I know in hockey we call those the pipes, but every term
Every once in a
sports
while we
guy-
call them that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go both ways.
But yeah, funny story is I had our neighbor said, "Hey, you want to go watch Jessica?" Jessica is a dear friend of my daughter's, and she's actually in our wedding coming up in a few weeks. And she said,
Who's getting married?
Her friend. It's not from Sparta. It's a
okay.
Rockford
All right,
person.
all right,
So
It's not one of your kids.
no.
not yet.
Brooklyn's just another maid of honor.
Okay.
So, but anyway, so she said, "Would you like to go watch Jessica play soccer?" I said, "Sure." I've never, because my kids were never in it. Sure. So we showed up, and all of a sudden I look at the field, and there's
nice
these.
cross. Well served. Oh, go ahead. Keep
No,
going.
no.
with the story.
There's these squares, and I go, "Why are those squares there?" Well, the kids can't leave the squares, and I said,
This could be
"No
trouble."
shot on goal." And I go, "Why not?" She goes, "Otherwise, it'd be like a scrum in rugby.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
would be all together." So, I mean, whoever came up with that idea, I love it, especially that age of
They've
7.
dropped it though.
Oh, they have.
They've dropped
Okay.
it. Yep. So the new thing in youth soccer now is to go to what they call micro soccer, where instead of they'll only have 3 players on a team, let's say,
Okay.
no goaltender, and so players can still get touches on the ball. The problem with why they went to zone soccer is so they'd stay spread out.
Right.
So they're like, well, otherwise they're like bees to honey.
Yeah. We, if you experience youth basketball, you see something very similar.
You do.
Everybody wants to guard the guy with the ball, no matter if it's your
Yeah.
person or not. But
And he dribbles as fast as he can with his right hand to the corner and then picks it up. And then takes 5 steps back to the middle and starts dribbling again.
right.
So
It's
kids are great.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
Kids
we have
sports are great.
a beautiful day here at. We call this Sparta
Stadium.
Sparta Stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little breezy, as Mr. Owens alluded to earlier. Possibly, maybe took away a goal from us, but
Well, raised the back foot on the throw in. So
that's a turnover then there.
It is.
Okay.
They'll give it to the other team. So a throw in soccer, you got to keep both feet on the ground, and the ball is supposed to go from behind your head in one fluid motion forward.
Yeah. So if you're watching the game, as Mr. Owens referred to earlier, phone, computer, whatever it might be, obviously you've got the football lines out there, but the soccer line is the dark black line that goes around the entire field. So obviously wider than a football field.
Yeah. This was another interesting thing about soccer is the dimensions of the field are not standard.
Oh, there's no standardization with
Well,
that.
there are usually limits. Like, and so in high school here in Michigan, at least the last time when I was done coaching anyway, I haven't coached for probably varsity for 6 years maybe. It was a hard decision to give up, but at that point it had to be at least 50 wide and 100 long. That was the absolute minimum. Desired would be 120 by 60.
Okay.
But there were, I don't know if there's a maximum, but at the professional level, there'll be fields that'll be 130 by 70, 130 by 75. So the idea is the game is more fluid offensively if the ball doesn't go out of bounds.
Sure.
So
As we speak, there it goes.
Yeah, it's conceptually, soccer is about attacking open space. So if you have a big, wide, long field, there's just more space to work with. The defense can't use the sidelines to corral you. You have a goal kick here.
So, like in basketball, I know a lot of times we have what's called sets. So you have certain plays and things like that. Do you see that in soccer as well?
Only on restarts.
Okay.
So a restart is if there's a penalty or corner kicks, and technically so are throw-ins. But when we talk about restart or a set piece, if you're watching Premier League on Saturday, they'll call a set piece.
Okay.
And then they definitely have a pattern. They'll try to be deceptive. They'll fake who's going to kick it. They'll have people who actually run interference for other people in the backside. So the game, those are structured just like an out-of-bounds. It closely resemble an out-of-bounds play in basketball.
Okay.
Where you have not sort of like screeners and trying to get one man loose. But during the play itself, I would tend to say it's more like jazz. So you have ideas. You want to use the width. But the idea is a lot like hockey. You'll bring the ball to behind the net. Well, you can't go behind the net. So in soccer,
Right.
You bring the ball to either flank and then cut the ball back towards where the penalty stripe line is, about 12 yards out. That's perfect. The goaltender can't come out and get it. And the ball is actually going away from the goal. So when you strike the ball now, you have momentum that you can drive the ball towards the goal. It's hard to hit the ball hard if it's moving the same direction you're going. This could get through. It's going to be a foot race.
Hustle there.
It's
And
gonna
I'm
be a
assuming
throw-in.
that was an intentional kick out of bounds there,
Absolutely.
Mr. Owens.
Yep,
Okay.
for sure.
Because
At a higher
felt the
level,
pressure.
sure. At a higher level, they would not kick the ball out of bounds. They kick the ball wide of the goal to the goaltender, and the goaltender then has to use their feet if it's played back to them from a teammate. If it's from the opposition, they can pick it up with their hands, or if the ball is played from the knee up from their own teammate, either headed or use their thigh, they can play it. Good. That's a good throw. That's Ezra. Yes, Ezra has a really strong throw.
Yeah, she had some velocity on that.
Yeah,
so.
they'll bring her up for most of our big chances offensively. And, yeah, that was dangerous. If it would have skipped through, it would have been a great chance for us.
Yeah. We're approaching the halfway point here of the first half. We have 2 40-minute halves, and the clock is running. That's correct?
It is, unless if a goal is scored, you'll have to hit that black button.
All right.
And stop the clock on goals. If the referee has an injury, he'll put his hands up and cross them like an X, and then you stop on an injury. Or if he's going to give this is a great chance. Oh, she went for goal. See if she can get it back. So that position there, we'd want that ball cut back to the penalty stripe. Well, that's a good drop.
Yeah, great opportunity there for Sparta.
The concepts were good. Like youth soccer, everyone yells, go forward, go forward. Like they have a football mentality.
Mm-hmm.
It's like gaining yards. In in soccer, it's about space. So if you're going forward and everybody's in front of you, stop, pass the ball backwards, switch the field to the other side, change the point of attack, and then go. Like basketball. If you're dribbling on the right-hand side and there's a bunch of defenders, you don't continue on the right side. You stop, pass the ball back, and try to get the ball as quickly as possible to the left side.
Right.
And make the defense shift. So the concepts in basketball, soccer, and hockey are nearly identical as far as creating space, like cutters in basketball.
Right.
Same idea in soccer. A cutting player is a very dangerous player.
I can see that.
The only difference between basketball and soccer conceptually is soccer has offsides. And that's probably the thing that non-soccer people struggle with the most. Like, what's offsides and how do they call offsides? So I'm going to spare the description until it comes up.
Okay.
And hockey has offsides, but it's a static line.
Right.
That the puck has to go across the line first.
So I noticed a couple of substitute players coming in, and
This is a good chance. Skip. Ooh.
Trista Stedman there.
Yep, this
the ball
Elise
up there.
Hardenbaugh. She scored a goal last game. Did a nice job.
Trista Stedman, another former student of mine, but
Oh,
now
yeah?
a senior.
Are you still 4th grade?
I am still 4th grade. Still
How
fourth
many
grade.
years of your life have you been a 4th grader?
I have been a 4th grade teacher for 20. This will be, when I finish this year up, it'll be 23.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Chris, I couldn't see it as well as the referee. One misconception is different than most sports. In soccer, the ball is not out of bounds until it is completely out of bounds. If any part of the ball is on the line, it's still in bounds. And the same way for a goal. The ball is not a goal until the ball has completely cleared the line. So it isn't. Yeah. So
and when you have a sphere on top of a line, we know sometimes that's a hard judgment call. Sometimes
that is a good ball right there.
oh, here we go.
Yep.
Here's a scoring opportunity.
Trista's going to be first to this, as she can get the ball across to the far side. No, and our player was offsides because she was ahead of the ball and beyond the second to the last defender. So usually the goaltender is the last defender. The second to the last defender, you cannot be ahead of the second to the last defender and the ball. Then you're offsides. So essentially, that's a good ball. Follow. Oh. There it is. Kendall,
what's her name?
Johnston, I believe. I just call her Kendall. It's right here, this to your right.
We got it right here, too.
Oh, do you?
Sparta goal, number 8, Kendall Johnson.
She's an excellent player.
Sparta.
Well, it's really important in soccer, more so than like any of the other sports that we mentioned, that when you dominate, that you score. Because just the nature of the game, not a lot of goals are scored. So you can dominate, and then have one breakaway and give up a goal and lose. So that's a handball.
Got to take advantage of those opportunities, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and the best team doesn't always win on any given day. So it's just the nature of it. Like you can dominate and just barely miss all your shots, or it goes off the post or the crossbar, or the goalie plays out of their mind. You get that in hockey sometimes, too, where one team will outshoot the other team tremendously. Yeah. That's just part of the game. So when you do dominate, it's extremely important to finish. And one of the easiest ways to finish is like what we just did, bring the ball all the way to the end line and cut it back. Because then you got the goaltender running across the face of the goal mouth. See, that's not going to play because it's not cut back far enough. It's tricky. The farther out you are, the farther away from the goaltender you have to play it.
A little geometry there.
Lots of geometry. Lots of physics.
Yeah.
In fact, when you're watching Premier League, they'll say, that's a perfectly weighted pass. I'm bad at my accents. But it's like the speed. Oh, this is really good. She didn't cut it back. The ball's got to be cut back there. I know she's trying.
That's a tough angle. That's a tough angle.
Left-footed.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's right-footed.
Right.
Probably left-footed. And for all the teams that I coached, for all the years I coached, and I coached for 25 years, it just drove me crazy to hit the ball off on the near side. Oh, that's a great opportunity for us. She shouldn't have played that back in. What did he call? Did he call a push maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, that's a nice pass. Very good. Probably Ezra is going to come up and take another deep throw. If he can get the ball to bounce on these throws, it'll become very problematic for the defense. If the ball does not hit the turf, it almost always goes to the defense advantage.
Nice throw in. Oh.
They're bounced. Oh, yeah, we got to be on that. That was a great opportunity. Well played by Becca Janak. Elena Murphy, nice play. Oh, good pass. 1-2. That's excellent. So that's your, like in basketball, a give and go. Oh,
No call.
yeah, I think there's a good no call.
Yeah.
Oh, very good job with their body. Good cross. That's beyond the goaltender. Back.
Oh!
My, that was perfect. What a great call. What a great cross. It's one of those in-betweens like, should I head it? Should I use my thigh? You know, that's kind of caught in between. But a perfectly placed cross. Oh, my. Not much school left, Mr. Davis.
Not much. It's just weird being done in May. When you hit in today's obviously May 1st, so that means this is it. This is our last month. So,
and I'm hard pressed. I've been teaching for 40 years.
Wow.
And I don't remember ever being out in May.
Okay.
Have you been out in May before?
No,
since you've been at Sparta?
but we are no, absolutely not. But we're also starting a lot earlier too.
That is absolutely correct. That was a perfect pass from Candace Wilson.
Oh, nice center. Nice job.
All right, take your time.
Trista.
Trista's let it go.
Dumps it off.
You always got to get it back across. Okay. So that's where we say stop the ball, dribble backwards. Don't try to kick. You don't need to go forward anymore. Stop.
And then a lot of times I would assume that then the defense just kind of runs on by then, so you can kind of pull it back a little bit. Yeah.
Yep, that might happen. But what you've gone that far, there's no space to play forward.
Sure.
Settle it, dribble backwards, dribble back around. It's so much easier up here, though. It's so easy from up here.
We have all the answers up here.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not ready to go back to coaching,
Yeah,
so I guess I'm probably using a little bit of that coaching angst.
Very similar to how my wife is when I'm driving.
That's funny.
I'm not sure if Sandy's watching, but she gets it too. She's got to point out those empty parking spots when I pull into Myers. So, I tell you what, Sparta's athletic programs are pretty amazing. We've got some amazing coaches,
for sure,
and what they do with our programs, not only from an athletic standpoint, but teaching the kids life skills.
Sure, absolutely.
There's
well done.
So much in sports that kids can learn, and we know, Mr. Owens, that a lot of these kids, they need sports. They need sports.
For sure.
So, they may not be playing at the next level, but it's going to help them get through high school.
And make relationships with more people, more adults. And every study that I've seen shows that players in season get better academic scores than players out of season.
They have to budget their time. They have to learn when do I study? When can I study?
Yep.
So there's just so many benefits, I think, that sometimes are definitely overlooked. And of course, I think one of the big ones is just teamwork. Getting along with your teammates and
learning how to win and learning how to lose. Learning what to do when things don't go your way.
And losing is part of life. Losing happens. There's some teams out there. There's some players I know that have played their sport and never lost. I'm not sure. If that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably So
even LeBron loses.
That was a tough one for him this year. So
everybody loses sometimes. Let's see. This is a great chance. Good try. She may be left-footed because she could have hit that with either. It didn't really matter, and she chose her left foot. So she plays on the left side. Maybe Coach Barr is playing that left foot strong side, left-hand side of the field. Very possible. The 10 minutes left. The Rockets have a lot of subs. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to wear them down. Oh, nice job. That little bit of skill that Kendall just showed really showcased her touch. So in soccer, when we talk about touch, it's your ability when the ball comes to you to keep it close to your body.
Okay.
To absorb the forward inertia of the ball so you can maintain control.
Bringing up that physics again.
Whoa, there it is. Good
So
idea.
the rectangle that's around the goalie area. Oh, that's a great shot. So obviously that's the goalie's area. Is that an area then that nobody else is allowed into?
Great question. So that line goes from what's called the touch line, the end line. It's 18 yards out, and I forget how wide it is. Maybe 36 or 40 wide. That's called the penalty area. So inside the penalty area, the only person who can use their hands is the goaltender.
Okay.
Outside the penalty area, no player can use their hands. So a goaltender can run outside of the box and play the ball with their feet.
It has to kick. Okay.
Now, the reason why it's called a penalty area is if the defensive team commits a foul, a direct kick foul, inside the penalty area.
Shot. That was on goal.
Just a little higher. And most girl goaltenders can't cover the top third. So you just doesn't matter how far out you are. If you can get the ball in the top third, it's going in.
So is that something
So
when
it's a
you
penalty
coach
kick.
then, is that a thing that the girls will practice? That's that area they want to try to hit?
More so, at least when I coached, the idea is when you're in penalty area, don't freak out. Just treat it like any place else.
Okay.
But if somebody fouls you, go ahead and fall down, because then you get a penalty kick.
Okay.
You should not, if you can't, you don't want to fall down on purpose, or what they call or acting or embellishment, because then you can actually be carded for that, for faking. But yeah, the reward if they foul you in the penalty area is substantial. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh.
Notice too the defenders kind of dropped back in there too. So you had 3 girls from Kellogg'sville that were kind of blocking sections of the net.
Yep. So our strategy is a little different than some other teams. See where the Kellogg'sville players are in the box. We'd put another play. Oh, that's a great ball from Kansas. We would put players in there too to shield the vision of the goaltender. Or if the ball is ricocheting around in there, you're there to clean it up.
Yeah, for the novice like myself, there's so many more strategies, I think, than someone like me or has not really watched the game. That makes sense that you're setting people up to screen the view.
Yeah, like hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey does the same thing.
Right.
The difference in hockey is they have a crease where only the goaltender is supposed to be in there. They have a 6-yard box. There's a small rectangle close to the goaltender, and it really doesn't mean a whole lot, except that's when the ball goes out of bounds. You have to put the ball somewhere in that smaller box to kick the ball for a goal kick. And you see, we've really dominated, and we got 6 minutes left in the half, so it's a little worrisome. It'd be really great for us to get another goal before this half is over.
So as in hockey, do we call the each side of the midpoint of the 50 their zone? I know in hockey they call it, so we don't call it the zone. Okay.
No.
Now, I'm not saying play a zone, but do we call it so like we haven't gotten, or Kellogg'sville really hasn't gotten out of their zone?
Yeah, so they'll call that the offensive end.
Offensive end.
Okay. Defensive end usually.
Hesitation there.
So she can get it crossed. Good idea.
Good defensive.
I think she's trying to.
Move there by the Kellogg'sville player.
We're going to get another corner kick. Kind of wish we would put like Candace or somebody right on that goaltender. Make it tough for him. That's a good try. Oh, another rebound. Oh.
It was an opportunity there where the ball came off the goalie's knees.
Exactly. See, they're giving us a lot of space. The Kellogg's players are way back by the goalie, which gives us – that's a great ball. Oh, just not quite high enough. That was a good effort. Nice play by Kendall.
Right, for the few
Oh,
soccer games that
nice.
I've watched.
Oh,
Do I have to do a countdown, Mr. Owens? Is
no,
there a
you do not
countdown?
do not have to do a countdown.
Is that done in pro soccer? Is that
It's
something
the
that's
opposite in pro soccer.
okay?
In pro soccer, they'll have extra time added that the person on the sideline will put a little sign up.
All right.
So the clock in the stadium never stops. And then the referee only the referee has the official time. And so nobody actually knows when the half or the game is going to stop. It's totally up to the official.
Interesting.
So a lot of times they'll say, especially at the end of the game, they'll say 5 minutes of added time. But a lot of times it'll be 6 or 7 minutes before they stop it, depending on what happens.
Okay.
And if the team that is behind is on the attack and in possession, they will not stop the clock. So there's like no hard end. They'll let that play continue.
Huh.
So it's really strange when we're used to like a last-second shot in basketball.
Right. You don't know.
No such thing in soccer. If you're the team that's behind, you're on the attack, and you still have possession, they're going to let you keep playing until you are no longer in the attack. So if the ball goes out of bounds or the goaltender gets it, that's a good try. That's a good effort. I applaud those efforts. A lot of those shots from farther out is a good idea. High school soccer is not that way. High school soccer, the official clock supposedly is on the field, but they're supposed to, if they want to change it, they're supposed to stop the game and then tell the timekeeper to adjust the clock to their time. And that when time runs out on the clock, it actually is done.
Oh. Have you ever witnessed a match where the goal was scored like with seconds or a second to go?
Yes.
That must be amazing.
I've been on both ends. Elation and heartbreak. It doesn't happen as often just because there are fewer scorers.
We have 4 replacement players coming in for Kellogg'sville, and I noticed that there's no basketball table to report at, so they just come over here and stand on the sideline, but they have to get waved in by the official.
Correct, and they can only you can only substitute on your throw-ins, and then anybody's.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that our senior parents please come down to the track. Senior parents, down to the track.
Oh, nice play, Kendall. See how she's dribbling the ball away from the end line? Perfect. Oh, that was really well done. It'd be ideal if she would have pulled it out just a little further, but that was a good cross. Oh, nice play. Becca. All right. Nice play from Ezra. Get it. Okay. Nice. Oh, this should be a goal kick.
1 minute to play.
See how they're doing their goal kicks. High school, especially in girls soccer, it's not a bad idea just to stand just outside the penalty. You can't, when the ball's played on a goal kick, the defending team can't touch it till it leaves the penalty area. But to stand right on the edge of the penalty area and see if they hit it to you, and then you can go right on the attack. We're standing back a long ways. Oh, that was a good kick. It wouldn't have worked. 30 seconds. Just enough time. Oh, nice play. Too close, yeah.
$15 seconds to play. Looks like we're going to go in at halftime with a 1-0 Spartan lead.
There we have it. End of the first half, 1-0 0. Typically, we turn off the headset during halftime, but today, because it is senior day, we will leave the headset on. And
Except
Mr.
for
Davis,
me, I want to be doing some announcing. So.
Yeah, can you do both?
Yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, so I think we'll just listen to you read.
All right.
You got a handheld microphone.
I got it.
So you can do that, and I'm going to go change some batteries. Thank you, Mr. Davis.
You're welcome. As we mentioned, tonight is senior night, so we will be recognizing our 9 seniors who have given many hours practice and I'm stuck here. There we go. I'm stuck on something. There we go. See if I can get as they're getting ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Sparta Soccer would like to thank the 9 seniors who have given their time and energy to help build and strengthen our program. We wish you luck in the next adventures and will forever be Sparta Spartan soccer players. We will start off now introducing number 1, Trista Stedman, escorted by Tara and Joe Stedman. Trista has played soccer all 4 years of high school. Her favorite memories are hanging out at the team meals and playing games at practice. After school, Trista will attend Davenport University to study accounting and finance. Number 1, Trista Stedman. Next, number 2, Becca Janak, escorted by Amy Janak. Becca has played soccer for 10 years, and her favorite soccer memory is winning the conference her sophomore year and playing signs at team meals. After high school, Becca will attend Hope College to pursue a degree in business. Number 2, Becca Janak. Next, number 3, Avery Kober, escorted by Brad and Amber Kober. Avery has played soccer all 4 years of high school, and her favorite memories are playing lightning at practice and car rides before games. After high school, Avery plans to work at Whippoorwill Farm. Number 3, Avery Kober. Next, number 5, Ezra Cutsley, escorted by Mr. and Mrs. Cutsley. Ezra's favorite soccer memory is the 2022 soccer season, as well as winning the conference championship. Ezra plans to attend GRCC after high school to go into radiology technician program. Number 5, Ezra Cutsley. Next, number 7, Ureli Balderas, escorted by Eddie and Martha Duran. Ureli has played soccer all 4 years of high school, and her favorite memories are team meals and bus rides. Number 7, Ureli Balderas. Next, number 10, Peyton Petak, escorted by Jennifer and Joe Petak. Peyton has played soccer all 4 years of high school, and her favorite memories are car rides, team meals, and bus rides. After high school, she plans to attend GRCC to study radiology. Number 10, Peyton Petak. Next, number 11, Elena Murphy, escorted by Dan Murphy and Jennifer Taylor. Elena has played soccer for 12 years, and her favorite memories are bonding with all of her teammates at team meals. After high school, she plans to attend GRCC and study finance. Number 11, Elena Murphy. Next, number 13, Cadence Wilson, escorted by Carrie and Rodney Wilson. Cadence has played soccer for 14 years, and her favorite memories are winning conference her sophomore year and team meals. After high school, she plans to attend Muskegon Community College to continue playing soccer and study nursing. Number 13, Cadence Wilson. And last, but definitely not least, number 23, Maya Lamakusa, escorted by Anna and Mike Lamakusa. Maya has played soccer for 3 years, and her favorite meals are winning conference. Favorite memories are winning conference her sophomore year and team meals. After high school, she plans to attend Ferris State University to finish her bachelor's in construction management. Number 23, Maya Lamakusa. At this time, let's give a round of applause for our Sparta seniors. Please congratulate them with your round of applause. Thank you, seniors. And that concludes our senior halftime show. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we're back for the second half. Ezra Cutley took a good rip at it. At halftime gave me a chance to get a little bit of my Subway sub, and unfortunately, Coach Davis, he was pretty busy calling off the narration for the senior night. So congratulations to our Spartan seniors.
Absolutely.
Love that chance. Pass the ball back and take a good hard rip. Now that's how you cut. Is it out already? Good effort from.
Oh.
I'll make sure I get her name right. Is it Elise Hardenbaugh? Elsie.
Oh, Elsie.
Elsie
Hardball. Berg.
Hardenberg.
Yeah, Berg. So hard G at the end. I had double checked that with Coach Barr before we announced the starting lineups today.
Nice move from Elena. Rip at Elena. Good.
Nice.
Good. Spartans are doing a better job of what we call marking the last defender. So the last defender for Kellogg'sville is going way back, just 4 or 5 yards in front of the goaltender. It's not a bad idea to put one of our offensive players right in front. So we did that, and the Reds had a good chance. Nice job from Ezra. Ooh, whoa. Yeah. See, I think she was surprised that the ball was like right on her. I'm not sure if that was as much as she handed the ball or the ball handed her. Kayla Mackey, nice play. Oh, good effort from Kendall.
It's just weird for me to watch that, and in football, they're out of bounds and go, what? They're still,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I would. How far do you think it is from the edge of the football field to that black line? Do you think that's
From the edge of the football
so? You got the edge
field
of the field to the black
today,
line. Is that
I'm looking
10
at
yards?
I'm looking at a
5 yards?
I'm looking at 5 yards, and
5
it
yards?
looks like about
Okay.
the same.
So 10 yards. So this
Yeah,
is 60 and we're 10 yards into the. So this is 60 by 120. So that's a good sized field. That's
What an amazing opportunity here. I know many schools are going to the turf, Coach. And I'm assuming that the game must have to play a little faster on the turf.
it's a totally different game.
Okay.
Which is quite another huge controversy in soccer. Let's go ahead and stop the clock. Here we go. I got it. So
What was that? Is it an injury or
injury?
Okay.
Yep. So I don't know if she's got blood.
And will they have to come? They have to automatically come out on an injury call.
Yep.
Then is that
If
okay?
we stop the clock, they have to have an injury.
Okay.
That's another international soccer. The injuries are treated so much different. Big difference in international soccer, as if you want. I'm just assuming you want to know everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You only get 2 or 3 subs a game. So once you sub a player out, they cannot go back in.
Thank you.
No problem. When a player goes out, they cannot come back in, and you have 2 or 3 subs a game. So the idea is the game of endurance is a huge part of it. You can't sub freely. You can't get rests. So the fitness part of the game is huge. This is going to be a strong shot.
Oh,
almost. You could. She definitely had goal on the mind. And it was well taken. If she has space anywhere from 35 to 25 yards, she can bring it home. There's no doubt. It's a good cross. Oh, almost. Well struck. Oh, that would have been in, except it was right to the goaltender. The, the Rocket goaltender has been busy. She's done well.
Yeah.
She really has.
But as you mentioned earlier, still a 1-0 game. So, I mean, it could.
We make one mistake and it's tied.
Right.
2 mistakes and we lose.
Yeah.
Even though we've completely dominated.
So talk to me about, like, in my situation as a goalie. I mean, that's got to get kind of boring, so to speak, back there, or
it's tough. So you usually try to tell your goaltenders to stay very engaged verbally. So like, coach your team up, kind of like playing baseball. Hey, batter. Same kind of thing. You know, you're constantly talking to your teammates, so you'd be yelling at your teammates. Switch fields, pressure behind. You got a runner on your left.
It sounds almost like a catcher in baseball. A catcher who's kind of who kind of controls what he, because he sees the whole. I mean, like the goalie too. She sees the whole field, so she can make those comments.
And typically, I don't know if it's a full-time strategy. Oh, that's a great ball. See how she cut that back on an angle away from the touch line, the end line? That's the correct angle of pulling the ball back. That was very good.
Yeah. So as I see that shot on goal, Coach, I mean, obviously the ball went right to the goalie, and there's, I mean, is that maybe where that player doesn't see the other side, or how? I mean,
most of the time they're not real. There's two things that happen. One is they don't really look.
Okay.
Or the other thing is they look, they see the goalie, and that's what they hit.
Gotcha.
So a lot of different strategies, one of which for some players is to keep your head down when you shoot and to use the markings on the field to you got to pull that back to direct where you're going to shoot the ball. So your head's down, your head's on the ball. You don't look up, and you use the markings on the field as your guide to the direction.
Almost like bowling, using the arrows on a Oh.
See, we're peppering the goal right now. We really are. Well, it's strategy-wise, I probably would have my goalie come out maybe all the way to the 30-yard line here. So if the ball does get played long behind us, the goaltender can come out play with her feet. And at this level, the chances of a player from the other team being able to shoot the ball from the opposite side of half and put it on goal are slim to none.
Okay.
Although I will say at higher levels, they can and do sometimes try it, and once in a while are successful. Oh. Ezra going to take another long throw. And we're going to have a corner. What I like about this corner is if we have a right-footed kicker, the ball is going to be pushed in the curl, the natural curve of the ball from a right-footed kicker could take the ball into the net. We'll see if she tries that. You see how the goalie's up on the near post?
Yep.
So we say near post, far post, depending on the position of the ball.
And
so she's near post right now. It's still a good kick, but it's out a little bit. Nice. Oh, almost. Ezra is tough. That was very good play. Good pass. That's some good soccer there. She should touch it and shoot it. Yeah. Oh, good try. I like that. Nice pass from Kendall. Good shot from Elena. That's good soccer. It's just if we keep getting those, it's a matter of time we're going to get one. play from Becca. Trista's there. Nice drop to Elena. Well, 30 minutes to go. That's a good ball. Elise is there. Good try. Oh, nice goal kick. Oh, nicely played by Kayla. She's been pretty quiet this half. Oh, that's a good try.
Oh, kept it in.
Yep. Showing some quick feet. All right, throwing for us. Ezra's going to come down. No, it's not Ezra this time. It's Elena.
So as I look at the field too, Coach, I see 3 officials. One main official who kind of runs maybe where the ball is, and then we have a guy here on the sideline on this side, and then on the sideline on the other side as well. Okay.
So the guy in the center is the actual referee. He is the he's the referee.
Oh, good.
And the
oh,
there
that's
it is.
it.
Nicely done. There we go. Trista Stedman. I didn't see who got the assist. It's very nice.
Sparta goal by number 1, Trista Stedman. Did you get the clap?
It's close enough.
That's awesome. She wasn't back in 4th grade. We talked about sports and stuff like I do with all my kids, and see how sports wasn't really a big thing with her. She's likes horses and stuff like that.
Okay.
So kind of cool to see, kids kind of they try new things and they like it. And
Yeah.
her sister Brianna, also in my classroom, she's on the softball team.
Oh, that's a nice move.
Oh yeah. I gotta give it a Sparta.
There we go. Yeah, that's perfectly done. Ball came straight across instead of towards the goalie, or maybe even angled back away from the goaltender. So when she hit the ball, she's take the momentum that the ball had and use it to her advantage. She hit it up and over the top. Goaltender didn't have a chance. So hopefully we can continue to have that kind of play. The wheels would really have to fall off for us to lose now.
Yeah.
That's really good play. Instead of forcing it, played it to the open player. Ooh. Good cutback. Oh. Ezra had sucked in too far. This is going to be a goal.
Shot.
Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Oh, she holds her head. She knows.
I think she made it. She had a field goal there.
Yeah,
she gave her 3.
she got just leaned back a little bit, but
yeah, she wants that one back again.
Yep, she gets another chance. I'd put money on that she puts it in. She's played a lot of soccer. You can tell the ways that she uses her body to get ready. It's kind of like when you're playing basketball, when you catch your shot, when you catch the ball in rhythm,
right?
And I'm ready to shoot. I caught the ball in rhythm.
Yep.
the same thing in soccer. She settled the ball into rhythm. On her first touch, she moved the ball into the correct space so that she could get forward momentum with her body to hit the ball hard. She was in rhythm.
So as those balls go out of bounds, you'll notice looks like some of our Sparta youth players are kind of positioned at different locations, and looks like maybe somebody, as soon as the ball goes out of bounds, they have another ball. Looks like they did not in that case, they didn't, but usually a ball ready to come back in.
Yep.
Obviously, time is of the essence when there's a running clock. So,
yeah, this is better than normal. Usually there's one ball runner on each side. We got multiples. It's
must be because of youth night.
Candace is there to clean it up. Oh, nice job.
Saving that ball.
Kayla, yeah, she does a good job. She ran to the line first and played it back in as opposed to chasing the ball to the line.
We have a shot here.
No. Yeah.
Is that where you want to see the kind of pulled back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop.
I'm learning.
Stop the ball. That's I don't know how many times it's so normal. It's like they have this thing that's what I call it a string, a magic string that pulls their head to the end line. They just pulls them and pulls them. It's so hard for them to stop and dribble away from the end line. It makes the game a lot easier if you do, though. Oh, nice ball from Elena. Yep. Ooh, I thought I was going to get past that player. Nice job, Candace. What I like about that play, Candace, is they had a lot of players who just kick it, just try to blast it, and she didn't. She just kept her wits, even though somebody's running onto her, and just calmly tapped the ball to her teammate. So back to the officials, like the assistant referees and the sideline judges, their primary responsibility is to call out of bounds and offsides. But they can also call fouls as they see them, but the center referee may or may not take their advice.
Okay, so they can make the call and they kind of
they can
overrule.
Yep, they can override. They typically, the center referee, or the actual referee, he'll hand out yellow cards, red cards. He will at times confer with the assistant referees on the side or the sideline judges, and may take their advice if he didn't see what happened. But I've seen a couple instances already this game where the assistant referee made one call and the center referee made a different one.
Oh, nice kick. So at the pro level then, I mean, obviously there's so much technology now and replays. Are there replays?
Glad you brought it up.
At the pros?
It's totally changed the professional game. They have VAR now, virtual assistant referee.
Okay.
And, offsides are called from the virtual assistant within inches.
Okay.
I mean, inches. It's handballs, penalties. There's a lot of VAR checks. And I'd say most of the time it has changed the game, then that it slowed it down.
Right.
And it's also, there's been just a lot. Oh, that's a handball. They didn't call it. Okay. But see, the referee had put his flag up. And so now he's pointing at his hand. So the assistant
he
referee,
waited on that.
Yeah,
right.
He waited. I was kind of surprised. Maybe he waited for the other official to look at him, but it was the right call. It was that was an obvious handball. See, it's just outside the penalty area. If that would have happened 5 yards inside the box, we'd have a penalty kick now instead of a direct free kick. She has an angle. That's a kind of a tight angle. So he's going to mark off 10 yards right now. He's going to say, okay, you have to be 10 yards away, and they already were. So that's the closest defender must be 10 yards away on this kick. She could put this straight in. The angle's a little tight, but that's a she tried to misdirect it in to redirect. I'm sorry, redirect it in. A very nice play. Oh, we got a corner out of it. That would have been really clever. Not easy to do, to pick a ball out of the air and redirect it into the net. Well, that's a great cross. Oh. Oh, nice. Out to a teammate. This is going to be a goal.
Shot.
Oh,
once
over a
again.
top again. Oh.
Great efforts by your Lady Spartans tonight.
Oh.
Just
She wasn't far away from that upper corner. She doesn't have to cut it that close. Oh. Well, I don't think those plays are going to affect the win-loss column at all. Don't play it. Here we go. What?
Sparta's saying the same thing. What's
Yeah,
going on?
I don't.
Yeah.
He must have thought that Trista
Trista
touched it.
touched
I didn't
it.
see that.
Yeah, Trista was confused too. Kind of give him a look, and
that's going to play well to Kayla. Everybody's running away from her. That's tough. You like to see at least one player check back towards her. So that if everyone runs away, kind of helps the defense out. Then they can just run back with you. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful night.
oh, didn't know we were going to get this nice weather. I got my yard mowed yesterday, and there's a lot of people mowing yards today, but I got that one under my belt. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Great opportunity to come out here and help out with you, Paul.
Yeah,
and,
that was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
The other two soccer games I've had to call by myself, it hasn't been nearly as interesting. Oh, that was a good try, too. Ezra's hungry. Ezra wants to score one today. Nice back pass to Kayla. Yeah, you don't need to get closer. Just get it to the other side. There's a good shot. Goal!
Oh!
There it is. Lena Murphy. Give Ezra the assist. No, Kayla. Kayla the assist.
So who was it?
As Lena Murphy, number 11.
Sparta goal, number 11, Elena Murphy.
That would be that definitely salted it away for us. Probably already had, but it's for sure now. Spartans are going to get a W.
Ooh. What's that call there, Coach?
He's calling it a trip.
Okay. But nothing intentional then?
No,
so there are no cards thrown or anything like that? Okay.
Is it at this level, I have not seen a yellow card issued of the 3 games that I've seen. Because there's some awkward plays, there's some fouls committed, but there's no intent. And usually when they give a card, it's either because it's exceptionally dangerous or there's intent.
Okay.
And that certainly didn't qualify as either one of those. And that's one thing at the professional level, you'll see a lot more cards because when there are fouls that take place, the players are of the quality that when they do foul, it's usually on purpose or they're being reckless. So there's a lot of cards, and they're really, what's the right word? Hotly contested. Yeah, that's a very nice pass from Urelli. Yeah, we're getting in the bad habit, probably because we're up by 3-0. Everyone's running away from the ball, which is not ideal. That's as you run, there's no passing lanes open. If everybody runs, it's great if 3 out of 4 run forward, but one person comes back. But it's that time of the game where it's hard not to think about just scoring another goal. Possession is not as a high priority. Good job, Mbeka. Good job from Trista. Open on the flank. See what she does. Yep. Oh, she cut it back. Good ball. Oh, going to be a corner kick. I thought we were going to see another hand. I thought we were going to see a handball. She turned her head around so she couldn't even see it anymore. Now this is a short corner. Another corner. Again, it looked like a handball from the Kalligsval player.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh. Little header shot there.
Yeah, I think there was some pain suffered by both
Yeah.
players there.
Yeah, I see her kind of twitching her
Stop
neck
the
there,
clock
moving.
here. There we go. So, because she got hit in the head, she wanted the clock stopped. Is he carding someone? Usually when they pull out there and they take a pencil out. Although I don't know exactly what he's doing.
Putting it back.
Yeah, usually go ahead. They'll call it, say you're being booked, which means he reaches into his pocket. He usually shows a card, and then he writes down the player's number. 2 yellow cards in a game, it turns into a red card. You're ejected from the game, and that team has to play a player short for the remainder of the match.
Hockey's version of, or soccer's version of playing shorthanded.
Yes, except it's for the rest of the game, not for
right.
a certain amount of
Not
time.
sitting in the penalty box for a while.
There's no penalty box. That's a perfect
Another
pass.
One? Oh,
that was
off
right
her head.
to her.
Yeah.
Take one dribble and hit it. Yep.
Nice.
Goal.
Who was that?
That was Ezra Cutzley,
Number
5.
Sparta goal, number 5, Ezra Kutchley.
She ripped that one. Okay, Maya's going to come out and probably play out on the field to give her a chance to score a goal. That'd be my guess. I'm not sure who's in the goal right now. Yeah. Well, as a goaltender myself, I'm definitely going to root that Maya scores a goal.
Trista's a scrapper out there.
She is. She got quick feet. Yeah, she's quick. Another corner. We can sub now. So you can sub on your own throw in and your own corner and everybody's goal kick. So she was not to the center line
Yeah,
when one out
enough,
of bounds.
right.
Yeah. That's a good ball. Oh, it's another corner. Now Maya can get in. Who's she going in for? Christus Stedman. Maya Lamakusa. Get in there, Maya. Oh, that's a handball. But she did have her hands to her body, so that's a good non-call from the referee. It really is. Well, Maya's definitely one of our three-sport athletes. She plays volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Becca Ganack, does she play volleyball?
Basketball.
She plays basketball.
Not
she
sure
plays
about
volleyball.
Not sure about volleyball, but mentioned that earlier, man. It's a big time management thing when you're a three-sport athlete and trying to go to school and keep your grades up and.
Well, that's an excellent cross. Nice and square. Oh, rats. Drop it. Well, on Monday, the Spartans won 4-0. So we match that score, see if they can better their offensive output. But it'll definitely be a new world for the Spartans next year in the new conference.
Come on, Maya.
Oh, nice. Nice
Great
left foot.
body control.
Oh, that was so good. Nicely done. I was impressed because I don't think she's left-footed. So for her to take the ball down to the touchline and cut it back that hard with her left, it's a nice play. Cutter. Yep. Oh, nice play. Cobra did a good job. Kayla Mackey on the move. Cutter.
Obviously, we're sitting up here showing a little bit of favoritism to our Spartans, but
Yes.
I do like seeing our visitors, Kellyville, and they're down 4-0. I think it was a rough season for them. They're still cheering on their teammates.
Absolutely. Before our last broadcast, I made that plain. We are not impartial. We are part of the Spartan Broadcasting Network. We are Sparta Live. We're all things Sparta, but we do respect and appreciate our opponents.
Absolutely, just like we hope our athletes do as well.
Yeah. I must say soccer can be a very emotional game and hotly contested with a lot of it has a history of some poor behavior. I have not seen any unsportsmanlike activity from anybody so far that I've seen.
I even saw Kellogg'sville's goalie kind of give
very nice. That was well taken.
Just at the fingertips.
Oh, the ball's still loose. Now she's got it. That was well taken by Kendall.
I mean, that was right. I mean, if she was an inch shorter, I'm not sure if she would have gotten that.
Correct. If the ball would have been a foot to the right or to the left, she wouldn't have got it either. She had to go anywhere but right there.
A nice kick there.
That was
by
a
the
very
goalie.
nice shot from Kendall. She one-timed it. It's very good.
Might Be the first time we've been down at this side this half.
Oh, that's a
Quickly
great
back.
pass.
Yeah.
I love to see that. Ball with a purpose, with a teammate at the end
Nice
of the
pass
pass.
back to the middle.
Yep, now that's called switching fields. Take it from one side to the other. Unfortunate the pass was errant, but that's the right concept. Take it from one side, reverse it as quickly as possible. Lots of open space on the backside. Appreciate the effort.
6.5 to go here in the second half. Sparta with a 4-0 lead. Senior night, youth night, and just an overall gorgeous night for soccer.
Gonna have another long throw from Ezra Cutzley.
I guess that's got to take a little bit of arm strength to get that ball in that far. And
nice pass.
Maya with an opportunity.
Yep, that was good effort. Good effort. Yeah, they're definitely going to try to get it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw-ins, typically your long throw-in individuals, they work really hard on their triceps, but also core strength. So it's like you arch your back, put your hips forward, and then try to snap down as hard as you can, timing your core and your triceps.
Yeah, looking at the sideline here, Coach Barr is giving Maya some directions, some smiles going back and forth. I think, as we've mentioned up here, obviously the goal here is to get Maya a goal.
Yes, that'd be.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, she's still on it.
Yep.
You're not going to knock Maya over very easily.
No. I mean, she played post in basketball this year, and she was tough inside.
She did. Oh, beautiful one touch from Kayla. That's a good effort. She didn't quite get turned around on that one, but I really like the one-touch pass from Kayla back to the middle. Thought ahead, had a plan. The Rockets are in no hurry to play the ball back in. Nice job from Becca. Nice turn. That's some good passing. Just got to get that ball up quite a bit higher to put that in. It's tough to hit the ball very hard flat-footed. So she's going to have to take a couple dribbles forward to get some forward momentum.
Good body control there with the ball, stopping it first.
You think more about Ezra's been. We've seen Ezra up on the front, and we've seen her all the way in the back. So she runs a lot of miles in every soccer game she plays. As does all the midfielders as well. All right.
That's the first stop for our new goaler. We're not sure who's in goal.
I could be wrong. I think it's Polama Flores, I believe.
And unfortunately, with their, they have a jersey, or they have a number on that back, don't they?
I'm pretty sure that's Paul.
Okay.
How do you say her name?
Paloma
Getting
Flores.
some help from Melody Koopman here, who's been running the switcher all night. Oh, you got to cut it back.
Oh.
Did he stop the clock?
Yeah.
That's weird. Glad you caught that. That's very strange for him to stop the clock.
Because it didn't look like there was an injury or anything, so I'm not sure.
No, the only time you normally see that is in a really close game. If the referee thinks that one coach is like making substitutions every chance possible, slowing down the game on purpose, they'll stop the clock to stop that type of gamesmanship. Nice play. Urelli, good pass. Oh, nicely
Way to
done.
keep it in. Yep. Under 2 to play.
Yeah. I think the best thing that could happen for Maya is there to be a corner kick or a set piece, so we can serve it into her. This might be all. Kayla's going to take the kick. Ezra's too far away. Got to get the ball to the back to the middle. Follow it up.
There we go. Come on, Maya.
Nope. Stop the clock. Yep. I got a player down.
Looks like a Kellogg'sville player.
Yep, it's their second time being injured today.
The tradition that kids learn from youth that when someone's hurt, we take a knee.
That is not something you see at the professional level or at the collegiate level. Yeah, and the pro level, players like injured, because they only have a few subs, they'll try to treat the player on the sideline and play shorthanded for however much time it takes for them to determine whether that player is going to be able to go on or not. So it's a little different. And of course, the thing I hate about professional soccer is every time there's contact, they roll around on the ground and hold their leg like they've been shot. I hate that.
Get probably some ovations from the crowd here as she's escorted off by her coaches. It looks like she might be holding her face.
Yeah.
I don't see any blood. It'd be maybe not a nose thing then or something, but
Can't tell. Is she holding her neck? Is it her face? Oh, her hand's on her face. Yeah, you're right.
maybe her eye area.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll
Should be
resume
okay.
play here with 1:18 to go. OK Silver action. Kellogg'sville 0, Sparta 4.
So
Senior
let's
night.
Go and start. Is the clock started? Here we go. I've never seen that where they played it to the goaltender. Oh, almost shot. That's the goal.
Oh, off the crossbar.
Now what's he calling? Oh, I think he's saying it hit the crossbar, then went up and hit the goal post. So therefore it's out of bounds.
Oh,
So it's a goal kick. I think that's what he's calling.
interesting call because I did not see that.
It certainly hit the crossbar because the crossbar was shaking. She rattled it. Sometimes they'll say she hit the woodwork. Shook the woodwork.
It'd be interesting to see if they ever.
Nice play. Cross it. Oh, nice.
If they ever clock some of these shots on how fast these balls are coming, because it looks like they can come in a pretty good clip.
Well, they're not like baseballs, but they come in pretty good.
Yeah, we're down to our last 10 seconds here.
Like Rockets will not be in any hurry to get it into play. Well, a very good outing from everyone. I, again, want to thank Doug Davis, Melody Koopman, Electra, doing a great job today, and our friend Evan Gross for helping us with our setup. Thanks for tuning in to Sparta Soccer, and this will conclude
Final score for tonight's OK Silver action: Kellogg'sville
soccer
0, Sparta 4.
Spring live
We would like to again thank our youth players for showing up tonight for the last varsity home game. Of course, we'd like to also extend another thank you.
We will be having live streaming the senior awards ceremony next Tuesday, and we will be doing the conference track meet a week from Friday. So 2 live streams next week, one with senior awards and the other one with track. So thanks for tuning in tonight. Again, have a great night. Real Spartans wear blue.